There it is. Well, babe, you're the bestest.
No.
There you go. All right. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what the dealio was. I don't know why it's like the Yeti should be on as well. Like, that's so weird. We might have to turn it off, turn it on after this live feed.
Make sure you assign the mics for the other cameras.
I don't know what you just said.
Like when you switch scenes.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to take this off because that's too much of a glare. What's happening, y'all? Sorry about that intro. It's Saturday. It don't matter. It don't matter nothing. All right. So, Arteza was kind enough to send us some colored pencils, which I'm super stoked about. I love me some colored pencils. I have never used these before. As you can tell, I just opened them. They are 72 unique colors. Artist quality 4 millimeter, 4 millimeter lead. Break resistant. Blendable, acid free. I love this case. I always love. Is it a? Oh wow! The lid does not come off; it just pops open, and it stays. Whoa! Fancy. Very nice little piece of foam here, and then it has all your colors listed. Very nice. Oh, look at that. And then you got little thumb things. That's nice. Very nice. All the bright, fun colors there. Wow. It. Yep, that's it. So this is nice. Man, these are super nice. So I got my old contact in that I can't really read that well. I might just take them out. Oh my god, the cat is outside on the ledge. Awesome. Hi, mister. You want to come back inside here? Thank you. I don't like it when you're out there. I know you're probably comfortable there, but I don't like you on the ledge. I know cats are nimble and they're awesome, but I don't want them to fall off on my watch. All right, so what should we do? Should we just draw on some paper? They sent me this too as well. They basically asked us, "What do you guys want to do? What do you want to play with?" And I said I would love to check out some of your gray paper. So they sent us some gray paper as well. This will be a good. Oh no, this is black. Why did I thinking gray? Sketchpad Premium. This is their black paper. So this will be good to see how opacity. Are they repeats of each other, Jeff? Repeats? Honestly, I don't think so. Why would they be repeats? What do you mean repeat? Like as in they put them in here and then put another. No, they're all different. These are all different. All of them are different. So what I'm gonna do. Oh, nice, Linda. Yeah, those chalk pens were nice. I really like those chalk pens. I'm gonna use those next time I do a what do you call it? Chalkboard. I'm gonna pop this chat out so I can put it over here in front of me. What's up, Clara? Erica, everybody says hi. All right, so we're just gonna go straight into, we're gonna dive straight into it here. No need to dilly-dally around. We're gonna use some of this black paper they sent me. This is 90 pound, 150 gram. I assume, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I'm what I'm looking at here. 30 sheets, black paper, acid-free, spiral, ideal for variety of dry media. All right. Feels smooth with a little tooth. Feel a little tooth in there. This is Yupo paper. I don't know if you can use, I don't know why this is up here anyways. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna get straight to it, man. We're not even gonna dilly-dabby around. I'm gonna go ahead and use this, what do we got here? Nice bold writing on here, lilac, I like that. This is fun. Feel pretty light. I have this amazing sharpener. I haven't plugged it in a while, so hopefully it works. This is, I don't know what it is, but it's AFMAT, A-F-M-A-T, and it's a super sharpener. Like, a super sharpener. So I'm gonna try to, it says these are unbreakable, break resistant. So I guess what they're saying is inside of here, like in Prismacolor, when you're sharpening them, oh, that drives me insane, where you're sharpening it and then you think you got it and then you go to draw with it and the little tip breaks off. That's not, oh, I hate that. So I like my pencils, I like them sharp. I'm not a fan of this because I like to be able to use them for a minute without having to sharpen them, but I'm going to sharpen this one right now. When it's done, it stops. Woo, look at that, y'all. Now, I'm going to show you something. When I first got this, I was like, oh my God, this is like eating my pencil. Like, it's just like tearing it down. Look at this. This is a normal one. This is one that's not sharpened. It's still, look at that. Like, it's still the same height. How amazing is that? I love this pencil sharpener. All right, I might have to put my glasses on for this because I'm gonna have to get close to this. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's just do something simple. Let's just do a simple skull. We'll make my this is, I don't know. I'm just gonna make a fun skull. I don't I don't know. Is this how you make a skull? I'm not sure. So I'm barely drawing on this, as you can see. Emma, you know what? Emma says, my pencils always break. The kid constantly drops them. LOL. I sharpen them all over the bin, and if it breaks, straight in the trash. Okay. That is, man, that's a big pet peeve of mine of Prismacolor. Like, I really, like, it's to the point where you just feel like you're wasting your money. Because you use white a lot. You use, I use this teal a lot. Like, I use quite a few colors, and when you're sitting there sharpening them, it's just smaller and smaller, and they break and they break. Judy told me that you can actually put Prismacolor in the microwave for, I don't know, a couple seconds. I don't know. You might have to test it. Put them in the microwave, take them out, put them in the freezer, or just let them set. I would probably put them in the freezer just so that they harden. And then it all binds back together on the inside. That totally makes sense. But I wonder if the tip, like, melts off. Like, I would love to try that. All right, so. We're just going to do a big, fun, round skull. Not anything too scary, okay? Cool. I feel like maybe I made the eyes a little bit too big, but like I said, this is just a fun practice skull. I'm trying to draw a little darker, and this isn't, it's not very bright. But it's not a super bright color. They feel pretty smooth. I'm digging how smooth they are. Let's go to a brighter color here. I'm gonna go to this one here. But then again, Judy, she uses some different color pencils. They're super nice. I'm not familiar with the ones that she uses. All right, I'm going to color this side in just to see. Yeah, I don't know about that. This is not very opaque. Not very vibrant. Let's see. Like, I thought maybe you can go over them and it gets a little brighter. It really does not. It just kind of stays that muted. But then again, this is black paper, so... But this is their black paper, so I'm not using anybody else's. Alright, let's go to... Put this back. Let's go to a blue. Maybe that's what Judy uses too. This is not very... This is very opaque. But what we'll do, to be fair, these... you know, they're not... I'm starting out on a black piece of paper, so... Let's go straight to white. Let's see what white has to offer. Well, thank you guys. It's just like I have to write like that. Like my handwriting is horrible. Like if I'm just regularly writing, like let's say I have to say, take the trash out. Like if I'm just taking a note. No, that was just too sharp. See, that's not, that's not a very pretty handwriting. Now, if somebody told me that they wanted it to look semi-decent, oh, and that's still not. Now, see, the white gets a little whiter. Ooh, blending over that. The white's not bad. I don't mind it. Color in over this.
How is it going?
Well, I'm not impressed with the opacity.
You want to try it on a gray notebook or white?
I'll get it. I started out black just so that I can see what we're working with here.
Sure.
But it's really not a super...
Do you have a tutorial on lettering?
Oh God, no. I don't. I have
What
no
if you did
tutorial.
highlights on the word artist with the white? I'm just wondering how it layers.
Good question. Okay.
A little bit, but not too much. What I could do is put down some workable fixative. See what that does. We'll put it on this blue here. We'll just put some on the paper itself. See what that looks like. Okay. I bet they do. Alright, so sprayed some of this workable fixative on here. Let this dry a little bit. How's everybody Saturday? What are you guys up to today? What you ladies got going on in the kitchen? What you got going on in the art room? What you got going on outside? What you got going on in the living room? What's going on? Alright, so let's go back. We'll use this color again. I'm gonna go back over this and see what we could do. That helps a little. Look at that. Makes it very, very smooth. Wow, that's different. Let's see, I'm just gonna go, we're just gonna do some. It makes it a little bit better if you spray this fixative on it. Can y'all see that? It makes it a little brighter. Hand painting a clock face, nice. It's Sunday in Australia, of course it is. Animal Crossing all day, that sounds like fun. It's a Saturday, that's alright. Nothing wrong with that. Let's try to do yeah, if you spray that, let me show you. Alright, so this was obviously sprayed with a fixative. I'll use the same color. And then this has been sprayed over, but looks a little different on this side than it does on this side. Let's try something. Let's try this. Here, we're just gonna lightly color it in, like we did the skull. I was pushing kind of hard on that one there. And then I'm gonna spray half of this.
I think Shane changed his name just because it kept like tripping you out.
Where's Shane at?
He's WNS, whispers no sound, but now it doesn't say no sound.
What's up? What's up?
Kim, I was putting your fire sale stuff together.
Yeah, this is bright pink. What does that say? I can't read it with these contacts in. Fruit something? Fruit punch? Yeah, not very bright, I must say. Coral's
good. I just have to finish the sides of it, so I should be able to ship it tomorrow with your fire sale pictures.
Will you get me a piece of print paper and just some regular? Give me a print paper, a big print, a regular, and then the Epson paper.
Joe, calm down. Big print paper.
No, like the actual, like the big one. There to the. I'm gonna draw on some white paper for y'all and see what we got here. So it's still decent. I'm just going to I'm gonna do this green, and I'm coloring in pretty hard on this green. And then we'll just do like if I'm just coloring in something regular. And there's no fixative on this side, it's all on this side. And now I'm gonna get a what do you call it here? A Prismacolor, and it looks like pretty much the same color. This is a little brighter, but we'll see. Let's just see the difference. But if you notice, when I was sharpening those pencils, it didn't break. This luckily didn't break. Should I try to use the same exact color? if I'm going to be doing a comparison. It's a little more yellowy. All right, so we got a Prismacolor. Here's a Prismacolor green. That's clearly a little brighter. Just regular color it in. Prismacolor and Arteza. This might be a little bit brighter, but yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. I'm not hating on them by any means. I really wish it would be a little brighter, but you know, what are you gonna do? So let's switch over here to some white paper. And this is good print white paper. Like this is what I do my prints on. And then this is just regular printing paper. Ooh, knocking out some paintings. Well, thank you. What is that? O3 Artist? That's a new name. Welcome. What's up, Ocean? Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. All right, so let's get a couple different colors here. All right, we'll still use this color. Let's get this teal. This teal is a nice looking teal here. What is this? This is a. It's hard for me to read this, especially with my robin egg blue. So far, none of them have broken, which is awesome. They feel really smooth. This is a great color here. Ooh, I need to put my glasses on. Babe, you would have lost that phone? I want to see this color. Look at this. This is a nice color right here. What's up, JJ? How are you? See how they blend. Ooh, very nice. Very soft.
Sure. Is it something you saw in our video? And it's a dragon?
I like these pencils. I like how this feels.
Oh.
And mind you, this is on just regular paper here.
Yeah. I don't think that we have it anymore, but I can do that.
They feel very soft. The thing is, you get what you get. Like, you color pretty hard, and it doesn't just, you can't just keep making it darker and darker. Like, I don't know, is that a thing? I don't know. They are very soft. And they said they're blendable. Let's see what blendable is about. Let's clean this off a little bit.
I did. She's adorable. She's so proud.
There's some pencil on there. I don't want to do that. All right. Hat. Oh, sorry, y'all.
We take all the love for the next one now.
Let's see what we got here. I like this. I don't hate these. I don't hate them. They're very
Wow, what a treat.
very nice colors. Like I said, they feel soft when you're coloring with them. It doesn't take long to get to the color. I guess I could say. It's if you color it, if you're writing pretty hard, you can't really go much darker than what you've just done. But like I said, this is on regular paper. This is on regular printing paper.
Oh yeah.
You can darken this in a little.
You're our celebrity, Mia.
Very blendable.
I have some moments.
These are definitely fun. These are definitely... You can kind of smudge them if you want to smudge them. It feels like it might get a little lighter though.
Not at all.
Yeah, you get the color in there and it's there.
Oh yeah.
It feels like it's kind of coming off my finger, but let's see what else we got here. Let's do this fun bright. What is this? Sunflower yellow. Thank you, Clara. Here, let's go to this print paper. I like this. This is very rigid paper. Like, it's very thick. I love drawing on this stuff. This is a fun doodle paper. Let's see. Let's do some like
The
just
real
some.
color chemist. Oh, we drawn it. Okay.
I tried to go from light to dark. It got a little bit heavier there. As you can see.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Anytime I can help you, just let me know. We would love to come visit next time we're up that way.
Yeah. I tell you what, they're better than Crayola pencils. I tell you that much. Um, Man, it feels like this thing is just working hard, isn't it? It sounds like it's having a hard time, doesn't it? All right, let's try this. I'm gonna get a Posca pen. Let's see here. Let's just do.
I hope so, but we don't have any plane tickets yet. We're waiting on the COVID to die down. Oh, we did.
Poison. I always see these kids do these random little sketch things, and I never know what to do. Like, I never know.
She was at my house?
Like, some of them do, like they'll just do, like, some crazy little
Oh, maybe Scarlet.
flames. And then they outline them. Like little characters and stuff. Like, I never know how to do that because I don't know how they come up with these ideas. Like little rainbows and
Oh, that might be Clara. Oh, it's okay.
I don't know what that is. It could be a little butterfly weird thing.
I'm sure. Maybe one of your caregivers can help.
All right, let's see here. Color in. Let's see what it looks like next to the black here. Very nice.
That's sweet.
That's fun. So I'd say on a vibrant, like as far as the color goes, as we put it down, and I'm coloring pretty hard. Like I'm pushing pretty hard on these. I would say I'd give these colors and what they represent. Like this doesn't really look like this color on here. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I need to put more lights on. I'm not sure. And it just being laying it down for the first time, coloring it. It's hard to explain. Like, I'm pushing pretty hard on this, and I thought it'd be a little bit darker. And see, I will go back over it and make it smooth. I would say I would give these about a 6.5, 7. Like it's your color. It's the color that you see. It doesn't get any brighter. It doesn't get any darker. This color's pretty bright. But it looks kind of soft, if that makes any sense. Does that make sense to y'all? See, I'm trying to go back over it to, maybe make it darker. And it's just not.
Can't wait.
But like I said, I don't hate these. Butterfly worm. Let's see what we got. We can blend some colors here. I haven't used a yellow yet. This is like an orange yellow, so you can really make some nice colors with these. They go good next to each other. I'll say that. Like, they're really very vibrant next to each other.
Well, I'm glad she's teaching them.
So that's a good thing. That's a good
For a not
good thing that they blend well next to each other. What is this? Let's do. We'll just do a lighter blue. This is more of a darker blue, right? But you can see I'm coloring over this over the Posca pen. It doesn't cover it, exactly. But probably want to go back over it. We'll see if we can actually go over it. Go over it a little bit. It's a little slippery.
Well, thank you for being part of it. Definitely consider you a friend this year.
Rawr. Yeah, you really can't go back over this. It's kind of slippery. That's it. Y'all, I'm self-taught, so I don't. I apologize if I don't use the correct terms. Man, that's a great color right there. And that's the thing, like, if you go over them, it doesn't, it obviously changes the color, but you can't go over it, you can't, you can see right through that, you can see where the color changes there. But I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him at all. Let's see what we got with some browns. Let's do a light brown here. I think these would be good. These would be good for beginners, for beginner kids, for beginner adult. That's the word. Thank you, Clara. Saturated. That's kind of what I was trying to get at there. See, I'm trying to color this a little darker with a darker brown. It kinda colors it, but I feel like it's very slippery. You know, it's not going over it.
I was just trying to figure that out.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? Let's do a green. Let's do this green. We'll do a darker green and then even a darker green. Let's see what we got. Shoot, I don't know what that is. What is this? This is jade green. So let's say we're doing a Frankenstein. Yeah, very waxy. Like you can see this. You can see the pencil marks as I go back over itself.
Wow.
Like it's almost taking it off. Wow, that's crazy looking. Alright. So let's go a little darker green. I'm pushing pretty hard on this too. Yeah, you can tell it's coloring it, but it's really not. It's really, like, look how dark this color is here. That's where there's no color. That's not really dark either. Wow. That goes over that.
That's awesome.
So I would maybe
Oh yeah.
start dark. Let's see what dark looks like, and then we'll just kind of go.
Nothing better to do. I just gotta do dinner.
Let's start off there, and then go to where there's no color. Yeah, that's not very.
Glad you called and
They don't work very well over each other. And see, that kind of worked over it because I started where there was no pencil in there. And I'm going over it. It's a little better if you start darker and go lighter than light to dark. So let's say you're doing a letter. Do a drop test, Jeff. Kick them around on the floor for weeks, then sharpen them. That would be good. That would be a good test. All right, let's do a fun letter here. We'll do a E. And
oh yeah. It's a good piece. Jeff is like used to run color pencil with me.
so let's start dark at the bottom. And then I'm not gonna push too hard. I'm just gonna get a little. I'm gonna go the darkest I can go down here, and then I'm going to just barely color. And that really doesn't work that well. This is a dark pencil, and I'm barely coloring on here.
Another dragon piece during the fire sale. It was white.
We're gonna go to fern green. We'll start
Yeah.
down in where the dark was. Why does this feel like it's not coloring on here? Is this just the color? That is terrible. Well, now this green works better. That's really strange, y'all. Why would it do that? Like, I'm barely coloring, and it really doesn't want to put any color down. Like, you really have to push hard on these. That's strange. Let's go to this regular paper. Well, that's a little different. Yeah, it's a little different on regular paper. Because that was strange. Like, I couldn't even darken this in if I wanted to.
Right? It's really nice.
This is the original color. Twisted Art Lady, we've played around with their paints. It's kind of the same. It's the saturation. Not saturation. What was the word that you used?
Yeah, there was a little bit.
It's just the opacity. The opaqueness is not there. This little girl cat wants to come up here. I don't want her to come up here. This is black. This is not very black. Let's see what the fade does. It's not too bad, but it's not very black. Like, oh no. I'm sorry. This is not. This is charcoal gray. I apologize. So that's good. I was like, that is not very black. This is black. Noir, Noir. That's a little better. But it's not like a super black. But this acts a little bit different than the greens.
I absolutely will.
Can you color in that? Kinda.
Oh, I absolutely.
A little bit.
They really are.
You can kind of blend those. I mean, you can, if you wanted to do that, but
I agree. 100%.
I don't know. It's hard to, I wish somebody else was sitting here, like, using them so they can get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Well,
Yes, ma'am.
there you have it. They're
Wait.
yeah, their paint is thin.
Miss Beatrice Wagner wanted me to give you a hug and some love. So she said hi.
Beatrice. Hello, Beatrice.
Let's get out of the bag.
That's a nice blue.
Right. Enter.
I'm gonna get a blue here. I'm gonna get this blue. This is a little brighter, but I'm gonna see what this Prismacolor looks like if you put it down. So you can go back over it and darken it a little bit. Like, I feel like you can still almost see the white in here. Like, it's very... It's almost translucent. Let's try this. Let's see if we can get this color of blue. That's not right. They're not going to be anywhere near the same, so I'm going to try something here. I know that the colored pencils won't go over something solid, but let's see what this looks like. Let's just see if we do a black line. Well, thank you, Sandy. Sandy says, looking forward to my fire sale and my purchases.
They're on the way.
They're on the way. All right, so this is a Prismacolor. It kind of covered it. You can still see it though. I really wish I had that same color blue. There's no way this is the same color. Let's see what this is. Now that's more purple. That's more purple as well. Oh well. We'll just use this one. Yeah, that's a different color. I don't even want to do that. But as you can see, it's kind of transparent. Like, what would that be considered here? Let's see if we can color this little wing in. See, I was hoping that you can get these darker. Like, you can make stuff darker. But it really doesn't. It just kind of goes over it a little bit, and then you can't darken it in any. Unless you really lighten it at one point, then that makes that other part a little darker. Yeah, you can't even go back over it. These are good for beginners. I would definitely get these for beginners, for people that aren't too serious, don't want, they're not trying to go draw on black. And aren't getting too much of, not trying to get too crazy with them, Now I gotta put all these back in the right spot, which I have no clue where any of these go. Purples, teals, blues, greens. No idea. I don't know where I got these from. You'd think that I'd be able to tell. Oh, nope. That's the Prismacolor. Alright. Let's put these back in here. Greens. Yeah, those don't even go back in the right spot. They'll be alright. Alright, well, I don't hate them, like I said. I like their individual color is nice. Saturation doesn't go down too well. E, please note the change on my shipping address. Good for artsy kids, yeah, pretty much. What's up, Omar? How are you? So, I would say out of 1 out of 10 bananas, 1 being poor, 10 being the best, I would give these a 6.5, 7.
How come?
The opacity, the like being opaque, unless you really don't want them to be opaque, they would be good for you. They'd be good for. I don't have a coloring book, so I would love to color in something. But just for doodling on regular paper works a little better than drawing on this paper. I feel very slippery. I think you need a little tooth to make them a little more opaque. As you can see the shininess of these. You guys can see that. Like the harder you color, the shinier it gets, and you're not getting any darker. You're not getting any brighter. So yeah. I appreciate Arteza sending us these. They're a really awesome company. Very responsive, very generous. I would love to get a couple of those pins that are like square on the ends. How those people do on those videos that make like Adidas and like those logo freaks that do it like in one stroke. Like they can do a letter and then they color it in sideways, colored in sideways. Sorry about that if my hat was in the way. Those are a point. All right, there you have it. I'll say we'll give it a 7. I appreciate it. You hear Bowie back there? He's trying to get this cat to play with him.
Hey Google, turn on kitchen lights.
He's super cute. Super cute. Oh. Wrong pencil. There you have it. Thanks, Arteza. You guys are awesome. I should just kick these pencils around a little bit and see what they do as far as sharpening them after they've been dropped and whatnot. All right. Well, that was fun. I hope you guys got a little bit from that. Thank you, Clara. All right, we'll see you later, JJ. Thank you. Sandy said, you can turn a 5 to a 10. What does that mean? A 5 to a 10. I don't know.
You're saying that because of your talent, you make fives look like
I see. I understand. I appreciate that.
How many nanners did you give them?
I gave him 7 nanners. 7 bananas.
And the only way you said they could improve is basically
Um,
opacity.
Opacity, saturation, I don't know how they're made, so I don't know what goes into it, so I don't know how that works, like how the color works. You know? Oh boy. Ran into the fun police. Thank you all for joining me. That was fun. I hope you guys have an awesome Saturday night. We will see you tomorrow. Probably a little early. We always go a little early on Sundays. Is it really 8:43? I didn't even go live. How long have I been live? What? I went at 8? No, 7. 7 something. I was like, what? Hour 14. Well, thank you guys. We'll see you later. They're pretty smooth. Like, as I was drawing with them, I could feel it. Like, it wasn't like rough. They're smooth, but they're kind of waxy. I'll do say that. They're a little waxy. And then that makes it to where you can't draw back over it. You can't draw back over it with a marker. Unless it's probably a brand new one and it's a bigger marker. Because I was trying to go back over it with the Posca pen and it wouldn't let me do it. So yeah. Alright, you guys have an awesome Saturday night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Be kind to one another. You never know what somebody's going through. Not sure what we'll be doing tomorrow. Maybe some shoes. Who knows? We'll see. You guys have an awesome night. See you tomorrow. Bye.